What's good, Cowboy Nation? This your boy Cole's Cowboys coming to you with a video. I know I've been MIA. I ain't gonna even front with y'all, man. Your boy just been so down, man. Like these Cowboys, it makes me not even want to do content, like because they pathetic. They pathetic. So this is gonna be my rant, man. I hope y'all have time this morning. First of all, beautiful morning to everybody. I hope everybody is ready for a great day. Mindset is good. Besides the Cowboys stressing us out, I hope all is well with everybody. But let me go ahead and just get into it. So the Cowboys, where do I start, man? Like, I'm gonna start the video like this. Jerry Jones and the Jones family, they don't want to win. They don't want to win a Super Bowl. All they care about is making money. Win or lose, they will make their money. They will have their money. And at a point, we could boycott. Fans could boycott, but even if we did that, it wouldn't even matter because the opposition will help. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to them having us on primetime games, the views and all that stuff. I'm gonna lay it out right here, and I know it's so early, so I know a lot of people gonna come. Some people gonna come for me. Some of the positive Cowboy fans. I'm gonna be real, bro. This year gonna be a bad year, man. This year is not gonna be a. We probably might have a losing season. I'm just being real, and I say that because the way how the front office is moving right now, they're not moving like they want to win. We lost a lot of pieces off this team. A lot of pieces that we got to replace. A lot of, we could have replaced it in free agency, but we don't do free agency. That shit's starting to start catching up to us. See, the Joneses, they want to be the smart guys in the room. Hey, we can get these undrafted guys, these lower tier guys that get in the draft and turn them into superstars. With the Dallas Cowboys, all of their stars came from the draft. It didn't come from free agency. Every star we got, Dak Prescott draft, lower tier in the 4th round. Deron Bland was a 5th round pick. Nobody was thinking about him. He ended up breaking NFL records. Trayvon Diggs, 2nd round pick. Micah Parsons, of course, our 1st round. Zach Martin. Tyron Smith when we had him. All those stars. All the stars that people want. When we had Zeke Elliott draft, not one of our stars came from a free agency. People would say, well, y'all got Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper was a trade. We used the draft pick. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same. And hey, kudos to them. Kudos to the scouting departments. Kudos to them for, getting these guys on our team. But it's one thing that we lacked for a long time, the reason why we wasn't able to get over that hump. A lot of people want to say it's Dak Prescott, but Dak Prescott don't play defense, man. We had situations where we could have went out and really made moves and bumped this team up, but we always was like, okay, maybe this is just enough. We don't have to do nothing. We can ride this out. We never dipped our foot into a first day free agency type of deal, like to get the cream of the crop players that's available. We never did that. And we'll wait and we'll go out and get a guy that probably went from a lot of injuries, somebody that that'll take lower tier money. The Joneses don't want to pay $8 million a year to a running back that we could use, or they didn't want to go out and pay, $8 or $9 or $10 million to an edge rusher that would be great for our team, that would take us over the hump. You don't want to pay that money to get a nice big boy to stop the run. We had problems stopping the run. You'll think that you could go out, go free agency, and get you a nice big boy to, you know what I'm saying, clog up the holes. No, you want to wait around for the scraps and then be like, okay, we can make something work with him. Instead of going out there and getting a guy. And hey, I like Jonathan Hankins, but I'm not sure what's wrong with getting Jonathan Hankins and getting another guy on the team. Unload the clip. I hate to say this. I hate to be like this. But look at the Eagles, man. And I hate bringing up the Eagles organization because, of course, they are rivals. But I like to keep it a buck. Their GM makes moves. Their fan base knows that their GM is going to make a move. They don't have to hope. They know it's coming. They know it's coming. And that's with us. We hope. We come up with all these scenarios and stuff. Their content creators can go out and be like, hey, yeah, we could really we probably gonna get this guy. And 9 times out of 10, they do. They get him. They have no worries with their GM. You want to know why? Because their GM fears for his job. Our GM is the owner. He's not going to lose his job. It's frustrating, and I know people be like, well, you know what, the Eagles still didn't win, and they only won 1 Super Bowl. It doesn't matter. At least they're trying to win. That's all I'm trying to say. They're trying to win. They want to win. They want to win. Jerry Jones mentioned all in, and I knew he was bullshit when he said all in. I already knew that shit was bullshit. All he did that for is to try to bring the fans up. He need the fans. The way how that playoff game was, he had to say something to keep us on board and keep us excited for something. But I knew he wasn't going to do anything. We got a quarterback that has to go through all the hoops and all this bullshit to get paid. You look at other franchises, they go out there and they pay their guy. Now, yeah, I know the Ravens, kind of held back, but they paid them. And they got them weapons. The Joneses, they want to go out here and make all these, headline news for the wrong reasons instead of going out there and making moves to build your team. Not being active in free agency. You know what that does to your team? When you're not active in free agency, you have to put a lot of bank on the draft. Now, I'm not even going to really give them, I gave them kudos, but I shouldn't have to give them kudos for last season. They went out and it wasn't really free agency. They re-signed their guys and they traded for Brandon Cooks and Stephon Gilmore. Now, I like the trades that they did. Don't get me wrong. But let's be real, man. What if they went out and they did those moves with Stephon Gilmore and they did those moves with Brandon Cooks and they brought the guys, some of the guys back on our own team, and they went out and got a Bobby Wagner on the team. They went out and they did their due diligence of getting a real running back on our team, like a good running back, or even drafting a running back in the draft, making moves. What if they did that? What if they got real linebackers and some good running backs? We could be talking about a whole different thing, man. It's about doing what's best to make your team better. Nothing is just okay. Nothing is enough. You got to go out there and you got to do what you got to do. That's what these teams out here doing in the NFC. The 49ers. Shit, the Eagles. Even though the Eagles had a bad season, and hey, I understand things can, they did the same thing last year. They had the best draft. They made some free agency moves and they came up short. I get it. But I'm not I'm not worried about that part. That don't mean nothing to me. It's the fact that at least they trying. At least the front office can, at least we can say, well, the front office did their job. And then we'll be talking about the coaches. But now and this is what makes this whole team a circus act. We got with the contracts not really coming up because they haven't really been doing nothing with Dak's contract. They haven't been doing nothing with no contract to free up money. But you got a quarterback that you need to pay that they might not even. I'm gonna be real. I don't think a deal gonna get done with Dak. I may be wrong, but the way how things moving, I don't think a deal gonna get done. I think that this is gonna be Dak's last season. And I know a lot of Cowboy haters that follow this page, and I mean not Cowboy haters. Well, it is Cowboy haters that follow this page, but I know it's a lot of Dak Prescott haters that follow my page. And I'm cool with y'all decision and stuff, but man, I hope y'all ready, man. I mean, because we over here upset that we not making no moves. Just imagine if we don't have no quarterback. Y'all think that they gonna go out there and get somebody that's gonna get us to the playoffs like Dak did? I mean, hey, we could be in the situation where we not even making the playoffs. Y'all ready for that? Because it can happen, man. I've been around for them 5 and 11 seasons. That shit ain't no joke, man. You know, not knowing who your quarterback is. A lot of people think Cooper Rush is a good quarterback. They feed you that bullshit because of the winning streak he had a couple of years ago. But that was our defense. Our defense not even as bogus as it used to be. Now they could make moves. I'm not saying that they not gonna that we just gonna. They gonna make some moves. They gonna bring some guys in. We might get a couple of signings today. But all I'm saying is we could have been better. If we could have got one guy. And this is one thing I hate about the Cowboys organization, because they basically slapped the fan base in the face. They signed somebody yesterday. They signed a long snapper. And they made that part of a free agency type of thing because they had to re-up his contract. And then they put it on the web, like on their page, and was like, agreed to terms. Like, what fucking team does that for a long snapper? I never seen it. A long snapper. That's a slap in the face to the fan base, man. Kudos to him for him getting his deal done. Long snappers are important, but let's be real, man. That didn't have to be broadcasted on the page. That's like, fuck y'all. We know y'all want real guys, but this is what we want to do. We gonna go ahead and we doing something in here. We ain't on vacation. Fuck out of here, man. It's sad, man. It's a sad organization. I love the Cowboys with all my heart. I was a fan before Jerry was on the team. But man, like, people be like, well, if you don't like your team, move. No, you can't do that, man. I love the Cowboys. I just hate the owner. I hate the Jones family with a passion, man. And I'm not talking about really personal. I just hate them as like, I wish they'll just sell the team, and they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do this. So we stuck in mediocrity. Not one Cowboy fan out here saying that we going to the Super Bowl. So y'all haters that want to bring up that narrative to laugh at, y'all can save it, man. We ain't going to no damn Super Bowl. We might not even make the playoffs. That's just my rant right now, man. I'm just being real. Even if we do make the playoffs, we're not gonna go far in it because we're doing the same shit. We're doing the same shit that we always done. But I mean, in my opinion, I think Dak Prescott should request a trade. He should just lift his no trade clause, request a trade, and go to a better organization that'll treat him better. Because he ain't loved in Dallas by the organization. They don't love him, man. They don't appreciate him. They don't want him. They stuck with him. They know that and I think they're afraid of going out and trying to find another quarterback because they might be in a situation of the unknown. They don't know what Trey Lance can be. I feel like they're trying to tank this season and just be ready for 2025 and start over the way they moving. And if they do that, they might as well go out, unleash the clip, man. Get rid of, trade Diggs off, trade CD Lamb. Trade him if you want to do all that. It's sad, man. It's a sad day. It's a sad moment, and for Dallas Cowboy fans. And yesterday, the way how they moved and the way how they didn't do shit, even the day before, it felt like a playoff loss. It felt like that Green Bay playoff loss all over again to me. But hey, that's enough of my rant. I appreciate all the subscribers, that gave me a chance and hung with your boy. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, Cowboy fans and Cowboy haters. Go ahead and roast us. I'm immune to this shit, so you can go out and, speak your mind and talk shit. It is what it is, but I hope everybody have a beautiful day. Please hit this like button, hit that subscribe button, share this content, help your boy out. And y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.